and the unit's already draining condensate. I wonder how humid it is inside. It'll be less humid now because of ACiQ.
Dang right.
Okay, so I am not in uniform, wearing the ACiQ merch that they just sent out to me because I wanted some. A while back, ACiQ had sent me an AC unit for my parents' house. Tissot had sent me a unit for one area in the house, but I wanted to get an ACiQ one, and they were kind enough to send one out. But that ended up falling through. My parents didn't want to have it put in, so it just kind of sat around. And today we're going to install it at James' house. So my coworker James, we're going to get that unit put in and hopefully get a good video on it. I know some people are going to comment that I've fallen on the ACiQ bandwagon. And yeah, I have. Because the products are nice and they're affordable, so there's no reason not to install it. And tech support is great, getting parts great, so there's no reason that I see not to use it, and that's why we use it. It's not really my decision to install ACiQ at Pipe Doctor. That's Mike's call. It's not that I'm against it, but this unit that I'm installing at James' house is my call because I do like the equipment. So fortunate that they gave me this unit. They're not paying me to say anything or do anything specific. They just said they'd give me a unit, and that's what they did. So hopefully I get some good footage, and hopefully you enjoy watching. Okay, so here is the outdoor unit. It's an 18,000 BTU system, and it's the right direction. Perfect. So this is the wall it's going on, center in between these two windows. The electrician just put this disconnect in. I'm just gonna make sure that center will give us enough room so that we clear the disconnect, which I'm pretty sure it will, because I'd imagine that this little tiny mark there, if you can see it, is center, but I'll double check. And then I'll figure out center on this, just to make sure that we put our wall mount bracket center on the wall as well. Now, I can't complain because this was free, but this is how the wall mount bracket came. Of course, I just cut this tape here, but there was no cardboard there. And so you can see everything in here is loose. And it's definitely scratched up. So it's also those annoying wall mount brackets that you have to put together, not the ones that come pre-assembled. But look at the edges on that, they're all warped. So keep that in mind if you get their wall bracket. Okay, so I confirmed that that little mark on the wall is our center. It's like half an inch off, but it's close enough. This is the center of our unit, and our feet are 12 inches away on each side. So I marked where that is here, so that when I put the bracket up on the wall, I could just put the feet where they need to be. So I got the drill out, the 17mm socket. I only have two hands, so I'm gonna put this up on the wall, secure it, and then we'll get the unit in place. So the bracket's on the wall and it's level. We had to drill through asbestos tile. Normally we could just hammer the bolts through it, but for some reason we both could not hammer the bolts through. So we got a 1/4 inch tip on the drill that's smaller than the bolt itself, and it's not going anywhere. So now we're gonna lift the unit on and put it in place. So here is the unit centered in between the two windows, and the indoor unit will be centered in between the two windows. So our line set, oh no, our line set's gonna come down on this side. It doesn't matter, but our line, but we don't have a 90. We could put a 90 on later. I thought the line set was gonna come down on this side for some odd reason, because I'm retarded, but...
And you did 3 today.
Yeah, I did 3 today. There's plenty of clearance to the disconnect, and yeah, it'll end up working fine. But it would have been nicer if the line set was here. That would have made me happier. Oh well. There's still clearance. So here's the indoor unit, and the nice thing about ACiQ is you get this wall mount bracket that, or not bracket, what do you call it? Template, where you can put your first screw in for your center, and then your center for your hole, so that you could just know all your measurements and you don't have to worry about putting the bracket up and measuring. And one weird thing about them too is that every time you open the box, the unit is in a different orientation and this template is in a different spot. So like today I opened 3 different units, all from the top. 1 unit was upside down. No, 2 units were upside down. 1 was right side up. 1 unit had the template on top and 2 units had the template on the bottom. The template's on the wall and level, and I put this screw in, and then I put a screw in for the hole that we have to drill. And then you can just rip it off. And now you have your 2. So, well, you have your spot, and then you have your center hole for your bracket. So I put 30 screws in the wall mount bracket to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, because I found 1 stud, maybe 1.5, and now I'm going to drill the hole saw, and James is going to vacuum at the same time so that we don't make his house dirty. I just drilled the hole through. The hole outside is a little bit lower than the hole inside for pitch for the drain line. And James is gonna finish the hole on the siding in reverse on the drill, just to make sure that it's a nice clean hole. And I'm gonna get the unit set up so that when he feeds the wire through, I can connect the wiring to the unit. I took all that stupid blue tape off and opened the cover panel off the unit, and I straightened out the line set to go through our hole. I took a screw off right here and a screw off right here, and then you can pull on this and pull on this, and this whole bottom piece drops out, which is cool for service because you can see everything there. And right in here, we're gonna snake our wire through this hole and through this little thingy. We'll go to 1, 2, 3 and ground. And that's it for wiring. And then we'll take this screw off, slide this off, and put that little USB thing in for Wi-Fi. Got the wire through the hole, hooked up the wiring connections. I left a little bit on the edge of ground wire to keep the strands together so that I could screw it down instead of using a terminal connector. And now I can put that piece back on. Okay, so the unit's put together. Now I just have to put it up and shove it through that hole and take my level down, or I'll never see it again. And we'll be good inside. Okay, so the unit is in place on the wall. Oh, I'm falling over. Nice and flush and level. So now we connect everything outside. Okay, so James put on the starter piece and then ran the line cover. So we're looking straight at the unit. It's perfectly in line. And it will just be a bend over and a bend in. And you can hear the water droplets, which stinks. So it's gonna start to rain. And this is why you always inspect flares. Look at these pathetic factory flares. So these are gonna have to be cut out and reflared. It's pouring. Oh no. So we're just waiting. It's supposed to stop, and then we can finish up. The rest is all easy. Got to do electric, communication wire, hook up the line set, run the drain hose, vacuum, and dump the charge. It's like still lightly drizzling, but got the line set flared and connected with an ACiQ flaring tool. Drain tubing is on, and then James, I think, is seeing if he has electric tape. Yeah, so we could tape the drain hose, and then we could put this cover on and connect to the unit and start vacuuming. So there's the line cover, and then we'll connect to the unit. So line set is connected. Got the Field Piece vacuum gauge, the Blue Vac Plus Pro Micron, Field Piece vacuum pump, Blue Vac Plus Pro Micron gauge, and the True Blue hoses. So I'm gonna pull a vacuum, hopefully to like below 50 microns, and then I can hook the electric up, and then the communication wire as well. Just turned the vacuum pump on and immediately pulled really low, but close it off, see what's really reading. Oh, still pretty low, so we'll close the gas ballast and we'll let this pump down while we do the electric, which James is currently putting in the surge protector that ACiQ sells with the products. So that's the surge protector we use.
The shortest possible.
Yeah. Okay, so we got black, white, red, ground, and we lost our ground screw here. So I just put it up on the top. It's just literally going to that ground right there. So that's what James had to do. And he's the person in charge. So wiring is done. Vacuum is reading 47, 48. Close it off and see. Yeah. So vacuum's good. So I'm going to release the charge into the lines. With my new fancy self-adjusting wrench. That makes life easy. Except you need a different wrench for every different size. I'm gonna open the one further from the micron gauge so we don't get oil shooting into it. And then open that fully. I put the Schrader cord back in. The unit is powered. I shall turn it on, pointing at the unit, and change the mode to cool. It's 60, and it's gonna now cool the house. And hear how whisper quiet the outdoor unit is? You can barely even hear it running. So now they don't have to have that old loud window unit, and they can hear their movies and TV when they watch them. Now those giant, stupid edges aren't sticking out and you can actually walk past, and the unit's already draining condensate. I wonder how humid it is inside. It'll be less humid now because of ACiQ.
Dang right.
There it is. And it's blowing out ice cold.
Hold on.
Here is the ACiQ application. So you could change all the modes up top here. The temperature, your fan speed, and all of that. The left and right swing, the up and down swing, all from your phone. So you don't even need to use the remote.
All right, guys. It is the next day since we installed my new ACiQ split system, and this thing's running right now. And I can literally barely hear it. I can hear the compressor from my pool heater more than this unit here. It's definitely been a game changer. I'm going to take you guys inside and show you what we got going on. So I have this thing on 76 degrees, fan speed's on auto, and I have it modulating up and down, and I also have the like sideway fins tilted so that this way it's blowing around the kitchen. And I can tell you that the air in the house is literally so crisp. It feels way better than the window unit that we've had going. You can't even hear it. It's amazing. But shout out to ACiQ. Shout out to DC HVAC for installing it. My channel, if you're curious, is Plum Guy MY on YouTube for plumbing and heating content and the occasional HVAC content where I try to figure things out in terms of that stuff. But yeah, really appreciate it. It's really awesome. Thank you guys.
Okay, so that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Thank you to Penny for sending the AC unit out. And James also says thank you. He's super happy. I did the install yesterday. I'm recording the outro now. And James said that the whole first floor was so comfortable when he woke up this morning, which is nice. So, like the video if you liked it. Comment any advice or criticisms or feedback, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.